First up, we have Sparks Guy, who said he's very afraid of heights. I can relate to this one because heights are pretty scary at sometimes, especially if you're like really high up and you're looking over a ledge and then you just think to yourself, what if I fall? Now, I'm not as scared of heights as he is, but this is definitely a valid fear and I completely understand why he's afraid of heights. Next up, we have Evident, and I asked him what's his biggest fear and he said death. Now, I understand why he's afraid of death, and this is probably a very common fear. But I actually don't have to be afraid of death because I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, so I know where I'm going after I die. So shout out to Jesus Christ for saving me. Next up, we have It's Jordan, and he said his biggest fear is losing all of his editing skills and his mindset. Now this one I can relate to completely because imagine if all the things you worked for, like editing and all your videos and all your goals that you are trying to achieve, they just disappear. That's definitely something that's very scary, and I really hope that that never happens to me or anybody watching this video. Next up, we have Ashin. He says what he's scared of is like jump scares or sudden noises. This one's pretty relatable because sudden things can be really scary, and especially if they're unexpected and then you like don't know what's coming, that can be very scary. He also says he's afraid of Minecraft double clickers, and this one's completely relatable because Minecraft double clickers can be very scary, especially if you're fighting them. Next up, we have Dan K, who said he's afraid of ferrets. So I guess he should never come to my house because I actually have a ferret and she is very cute. But I'm sure even though Dan is afraid of ferrets, I'm sure he would love my ferret because it's my ferret. Next up, we have Churro, who says his biggest fear is spiders. Now spiders can be very scary, but personally I'm not that afraid of spiders. But like those big tarantulas and stuff, those are definitely something to watch out for, and they can get scary at sometimes. Next up, Z Magnet. He says his biggest fear is getting blackmailed. Actually, this is a pretty respectable fear because getting blackmailed is something that's really scary, especially if it's like a life or death situation. I'd like to advise you guys to watch out for getting blackmailed, and please never blackmail anybody because that's never the right option. Even if you're just doing it like to a friend or something, that's still not really that funny. So next up, we have Mano Calm, and he says his biggest fear is waking up and being upset because his name is Mano Calm, and he just loves to be calm, and he's a very chill guy. And last but not least, we have Game Tester Gaming. He says his worst fear is losing everything he built. This can be a very scary fear. Like, I've worked tens if not hundreds of hours on my YouTube channel, and I could lose that all, and that would be very scary and disappointing. So I really understand where he's coming from on this fear, and this is actually a fear that I kind of have myself. I definitely understand you, Game Tester. Hey guys, it's me, Ferret, editing this video, and it's Sunday night, and I just finished like doing all this stuff, and I'm so tired, and I should not have waited this long. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe.
I am the glob glow gab galab, the schwabble double wobble gabble flibber blabber blab.